A step away from discrimination and a step toward progression. On Tuesday, Senator Fernando Esteves introduced Bill 291, a bill for true gender identity recognition. If passed, the bill would change current laws, requiring a physician's note certifying a surgical sex change in order to legally change a transgender individual's gender on official documentation. Only a court order would need to be issued to have one's birth certificate amended by the Office of Vital Statistics. Local entrepreneur and LGBTQ advocate Scarlett Castro Dixon has reviewed the bill prior to its introduction and is in favor of its passing.
It's progress, and I think that the best way we can progress is actually having more trans people involved with these types of bills. It's not necessary to undergo hormonal replacement therapy or the actual surgery, which is really good because everyone thinks that when you're transgender, there's just this one scope of being transgender, but really it's not. There's so many different ways to be transgender.
A doctor's note will still be needed for a court petition. However, it can be provided by a medical physician or a behavioral health specialist, essentially cutting the heavy financial burden for those who cannot afford surgery or other associated costs.
It's a good idea to keep it in there just to make sure that whoever's going through the change makes, that they're all in sound mind and everything's good.
Castro Dixon adds that the bill is a compromise between favoring and opposing sides. And for those who may have concerns regarding safety, this bill would provide a legal and structural process for those seeking to truly change their gender identity.
With people who are worried about the misconceptions of predators in the bathroom or things of that nature, this is the legal way to do it. It'll help with that and just showing that this is not a phase. It'll show that there's a process. You can't just, wake up and say, I'm a woman, and then change your mind, the following day. So it's going to help in that sense.
With the passing of gay marriage 3 years ago and it being an election year, she believes that Guam is and has been ready to move forward in the direction of acceptance and equality.
It's not just about the trans community. It's about our entire community on the island. It's about, are we going to show the people that we're open to progression? Are we open to letting other people live their lives the way that they want to? Is the legislature going to show that they respect each person because that's their job to do?
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Kiani Mediola.